man. Detroit versus everybody, man. Detroit, we rep the hardest, man. We gain the hardest. You know what it is, man. Detroit, CJ, holla at your boy when we get home.
Don't forget to check out our sponsor, The Health Blaze, at thehealthblaze.com. 100% all natural products from lotions, soaps, foot soaks, bath bombs, and much, much more. Use the promo code Goodfella1Boxing. Tell them your boy CJ Goodfella sent you. Get 18% off. We out. All right, man. I just got to listen to Pooh Shiesty. He dope, dog. But let's talk a little bit about what's going on. You had a report going around that that Crawford was going to fight Josesito López. I heard that is not true. It is that Shawn Porter is going to fight Josesito López. But let's talk about it. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, that like comment button. Check out the Boxing Room playlist. Appreciate the love, support. And I'd ask a couple people, kind of see if something lined up. You know, one of the guys I know that's real close with Shawn and them saying that last time he heard the fight was a go. I heard that Shawn wanted $5 million at first, but was settled for $3 million. One of the numbers I got out there with Shawn was offered $2.5 million. But let's kind of get to the meat and thick of things. Okay. And I basically was like, hold on. I don't know, man. I asked something. It's not showing up. And it basically was like, Crawford. Oh, my bad. I'm at the wrong part. That's why. I asked what's up with Bud and Porter. I heard someone say Lopez. He said, yes, Porter's in talks with Josesito López. 2, I heard Bud is still in talks with Pacquiao, as is Mikey in talks with Pacquiao. I heard Lopez is Shawn's second option. The problem is money, bro. Bob don't want to pay. ESPN wants to lowball Shawn. So what I heard from a different person that's close is the number was $2.5 million. Now that could be a lie. But Shawn wanted $3 million. And my number one question is this. And I know Bob cheap and then like Crawford gonna just have to, either take his deal and just deal with the fighters that they got and wait for Josh Taylor and wait for, Jerron Ennis and those guys. Brandon Lee, I heard Jerron Ennis lead. Brandon Lee, he had a great knockout last night. I seen could become the top rank. But then again, he gonna be older. But like Bernie, I was talking to Bernie on Line Killer Podcast one day, like he was saying, he said Archie, Moore, was beating people ass late in his career. So it's really determine how you preserve your body and your genetics. But my number one question is this. Is Shawn Porter going to be getting $2.5 million? As a matter of fact, is he going to be getting $3 million fighting Josesito López? That's my question. Is Shawn Porter going to get $3 million for fighting Josesito López? That's my question. So, he probably going to get, if he lucky, he probably going to get $1 million for fighting Josesito López. The point is, when Al Heyman sent fighters over to other entities and other promotional companies, he asked for a hell of $1 million. Remember, hell of a lot. People forgot that Sergey Derevchenko got $5 million to fight Triple G. He wasn't worth nowhere near $5 million. He probably wasn't nowhere near worth $500,000 to fight Triple G, but he got $5 million to fight Triple G. Okay? So Al Heyman makes sure when he sends his guys on the other side of the street, they get paid, or he worked with Top Rank. Deontay Wilder got $30 million. So did Tyson Fury. He always makes sure his guys get paid, and at the end of the day, a lot of these guys ain't gonna have nothing but, old money to show for it, because a lot of these dudes, we balling, we got money, but they ain't got long money. They got for today money. All these Maybachs and Bugattis and these houses they got, they ain't really making no real money. That shit for sure. That ain't shit for now money. You got guys like Danny Garcia who say they money, which is very, very smart for Danny Garcia, but for the one part, ESPN don't have no value in Shawn Porter. Because you can't put that fight on pay-per-view. You probably got to bid it on regular TV. And Bud just getting caught up in a situation where, promoter don't want to put out, network don't want to put out. He in a bad situation. And people saying, well, I heard he in talks with Josesito López. That's not true. Shawn Porter gonna fight Josesito López. And what it look like, Al Heyman is freezing him completely out. He can't even get Lopez. And what's so funny is I got this information, the other information the other day, and I kind of want to read it. And I said it the other day. Just listen to this. If Shawn don't want to fight Bud, they talking about Crawford moving up to challenge the winner of Charlo and Castanos. So basically, what's happening is if he don't fight Shawn, he gonna wait for the Charlo and Castanos. That could be into 2022. You know, and only there, we all know it's gonna be Charlo pretty easy. And only there where people know he's serious. Because today you don't have boxing fans. You got fanboys. There's no logic. You know, instead of Errol Spence fighting him, 30-20, 80-20, okay. But when you fought that Puerto Rican with a racist daddy, Danny Garcia wasn't that. When you fought Shawn Porter wasn't that. They only negotiate, when they don't want to fight. It's kind of like, the loudest dude in the room. When it's dangerous, you keep getting louder. You ever been in school and niggas just keep talking tough, and the teacher in the class, when the teacher out, he quiet, and then when it's about to be serious, he start hollering for some authority to come in. That's what they doing. And then Shawn Porter gonna treat I'll be ready in May. Well, Crawford date is in June 5th. So what you talking about you be ready in May for? Just a whole, Shawn Porter ain't even worth $2.5 million. In the pandemic, in the epidemic, in the wreck, he ain't worth $2.5 million. That was his pay-per-view guarantee. Shawn Porter ain't worth $2.5 million. Shawn Porter ain't bringing one person to that fight. Shawn Porter, what's Shawn Porter TV numbers? What's his TV numbers? Shawn Porter ain't bringing nothing to the barbecue. Not no Sprite. Not no motherfucking Mr. Pepper. He ain't bringing nothing. But some Salvation Army bow tie, but some ties, and some booster suits. So how dare you ask for $2.5 million? You're not worth that. Let alone in the pandemic, you got $1 million. Is Showtime or Fox playing Shawn $2.5 million? No, if he was, he wouldn't be over here negotiating with Bud. And that's a shame. Because I'm hearing that people from Shawn camp saying the fight was done. And all of a sudden, it's, over $500,000 y'all want to fight. If that's true, if you want 3 and you talking about 2.5, you don't want to fight. And don't forget, you the challenger. If you get that belt, you automatically going to be in line for Errol Spence rematch. That fight going to happen right after Ugas. But shit, it is what it is. Shawn Porter never be undisputed. And he probably trying to go fight Josesito López, and then somebody putting lies out there. Whoever told old boy down on Twitter, Shawn Porter trying to get Josesito López now. Is he going to get 3 for Josesito? 2.5? 2? No. That's $100,000 fight. Come on. Why would you fight for 1 belt when you can fight Errol Spence for 3? Think about that for a minute. Why would he sit here and take anything less than he want? He ain't lying to fight Errol Spence. Errol Spence got into a car accident. Come on. It's the same dude looking for Errol Spence rematch, but didn't want to get Ugas a rematch. Ain't that crazy? But it is what it is. So Bud move up and fight Charlo. A lot of you niggas gonna be, oh man, he gonna lose. He beat Charlo. Ain't nobody trying to hear nothing else. Miles. Ain't nobody trying to hear nothing else. And just boxing is a dick pilling contest. Ain't no more fans. And then you think about it, he can't even get Josesito López. They trying to regurgitate fights. We've seen Shawn and Earl. Gotta see it again. If I'm Bud, I wouldn't drop that belt, bro. If I did drop that belt, it's gonna go to Josh Taylor. And with Josh Taylor, if I'm Bob Earl, I'm telling him, no, we ain't fighting them niggas. Nope. They got to give you $10 million for you to fight and unify with Errol Spence. $10 million guaranteed with pay-per-view upside. That'll be my thing. Nope, we ain't going there to fight them. That's what I tell them. And what it boiled down to is these dudes don't want to fight. When did Al Heyman get Shawn Porter $2.5 million for a regular fight? Let me know. And it is what it is. He talking to Kenny. Okay. Kenny like, okay, if you don't give us a 3, we're gonna fight for 3 belts. But let me know what you got. Check out the Boxing Room playlist. Don't forget me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. All my social media links description. Fast way to reach me is Twitter, then Facebook, then Instagram. Facebook group link there as well too. Want to make a financial donation? Cash App CJ Good 313. That's the description. PayPal link there as well too. Best way to donate. Share the video. Appreciate the love and support. One time for the one time. Good fellow Sports TV. Peace.
Belief about
no, I'm on the phone.
You on the phone?
Yeah, yeah.
You looking at my baby?
No, I ain't looking at
right?
No, I'm good.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right, man. Next time we come outside, don't be staring and shit like that. I don't like that.
I wasn't looking at him.